You get what I'm saying? What type of person are we going to be today? What type of love are we going to show to ourselves and the people around us today to make sure when that this body do drop, we cool with it. We accomplish whatever it is that we wanted to accomplish. We're not worried about it. You feel me? We don't got no regrets. We said all our forgiving. We told everybody that we needed to forgive. We to forgive them. Everybody that we want to say I love you to, we already said I love you to them. What is up, y'all? This right here is your boy Justin with another episode of the Mind Peace Woke podcast. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being here with me today. You feel me? Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me. So I appreciate that for real. So thank y'all. All right, y'all. So, first and foremost, how y'all doing? Huh? How y'all doing today? You good? You all right? All is well? What's going on? Huh? You all right? Ask yourself, am I all right? What's going on with me? What's going on with you? You all right? Because if you're not all right, then you got to do something to change that. You feel me? Your next day should not look like this day if you didn't like this day. You understand me? Your next day should not look like this day if you didn't like this day. You got to try to do something different tomorrow if you didn't like today. Simple as that. Got to try to do something a little bit different. It's very simple. So ask yourself on a daily basis, how are you doing? How was today? How can I do anything differently that can maybe make tomorrow a little bit better? Or what went wrong today that made today not as good as I wanted it to be? You feel me? Ask yourself, how are you doing? Don't be afraid to answer that question for yourself. If you're not doing all right, then change it. If you're not doing all right, then figure out why. Don't just continue not doing all right. You feel me? Don't just continue not being all right. Because you can be all right. You can be okay. You can have a good day. You feel me? You don't got to continuously have bad days. Some days good, some days bad. There's a way to not have no bad days. So try to figure it out. Try to figure out what's going on, what's really going on. Dive deep into yourself to figure out what's really going on so you can completely get rid of those bad days. You feel me? So you can completely get rid of those bad days. But y'all, this episode right here, today's episode is going to be about what most people fear the most, which is death. You feel me? Most people fear this subject for some reason. Most of the time, this subject makes people uncomfortable. When we start talking about death, when we start speaking of death, when we start realizing that our death is coming every day. Every day we're a little bit closer to our death. You feel me? I know that probably sound like, oh my God. But yeah, one day, every day you're a little bit closer to your death. You feel me? One day we all a little bit closer to our death. So we might as well get familiar with it pretty much. You feel me? Get familiar with it. And what that means is don't run away from it. Don't shy away from it. Don't act like it don't exist. Don't act like everybody else is going to die around you, but you're not going to die. You feel me? Because you are. Realistically, you are going to die. And you never know exactly when that time is going to be. You feel me? None of us, we never know exactly when that time is going to be. So I suggest we get familiar with it. Like what I mean by getting familiar with it is knowing that it's going to happen, being aware of it. I not dwell on it, but I think about my death pretty much on a daily basis. I think like, damn, I'm going to die any day. It can happen any day. You feel me? And that right there is making sure I live every day. The point of thinking about your death all the time is to make sure you are living all the time. Because most of us on a daily basis, we're not even living. We're not even living. We're getting closer to death, but we're not actually living. You feel me? My point of that is you never know when it's gonna happen. So we gotta start living our life. And when I say live your life, I don't mean like go party and all that weird stuff. I mean like live your life. Stop being angry. You feel me? Be yourself. Be yourself. Stop being angry. Live your life. You feel me? Be happy with life. Ain't no point in not being happy with life. You're gonna die soon. So you might as well be happy with what you got going on right now. You feel me? You might as well be happy about what you got going on right now. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with what's going on. Be happy with the body that you in right now. Because ain't no point in not. You only got a short time here. And in this little short time here, you might as well enjoy it. You might as well enjoy it. You might as well do your best to enjoy it. So that's why I think it's best, honestly, for us to think about our death all the time. To think about it. Now, I'm not saying like plan it out. I'm not saying be, oh no, I'm ready to die type stuff. No, I mean on some you're going to die type stuff, and you might as well start living right now because you are going to die. And since we all are going to die, we might as well start living now, whatever that means to you. Whatever that means to you, you feel me? But what it means to me is start living in being the person that you want to be. You feel me? Start living in the zone. You feel me? Start living in the zone. Start being the person that you want to be. Stop letting anything distract you from being the person that you want to be. Express yourself freely, however it is that you want to express yourself. Start fully living. Start fully living. And living to me is showing love. Living to me is love. You feel me? Showing love. Always showing love to yourself. Always showing love to yourself. And showing love to everything else around you. You feel me? Truly living. Truly living. Most of us can't even truly live because we letting everything else affect our living. You get what I'm saying? So we can't even really live because we're letting all this worldly stuff affect our living. Not even knowing that it don't matter. We all gonna die one day. We all gonna die one day, and it's gonna be very soon. You feel me? We never know when it's actually gonna happen. We never know when it's actually gonna happen, but it's gonna be very soon. So start living. You might as well start living. You might as well start living, and you might as well start living with no fear. You might as well start living with that, with no fear. You feel me? Eliminate the fear and start actually living. And no reason not to. You ain't got much time. You feel me? We ain't got much time. We all know somebody pretty much that's then died. Right? And 9 times out of 10, their only regrets was something that they didn't do. You get what I'm saying? So start doing the things that you actually want to do. Start being the person that you actually want to be. You feel me? Start showing the love that you actually want to show. You get what I'm saying? Stop letting the world take your love away from you. Stop letting the world tell you that showing love ain't okay. Stop letting the world make you angry. You get what I'm saying? Because you know you in your best spirits when you're not angry. You know you in your best spirits when you showing love. So why not try to feel that way all the time? Stop letting the world take that away from you. Stop letting the world take your love away from you. Because guess what? Love is all what's going to matter at the end. That's all that's going to matter at the end. You're not going to be sitting right here thinking about what somebody said about your outfit and how you was mad at them for forever. You're not going to sit right here and think about how traffic was bad 2 years ago and how it pissed you off. You're not going to think about that. It's the end now. It's the end now. So we need to start getting to the end a little bit sooner and start living in that love. Because we never know when it's going to happen. So stop letting the little stuff, all this little stuff irritate us when we never even know what's going to happen. Start living in love. You get what I'm saying? Like imagine you mad in traffic for 15, 20, 30 minutes. Some people be mad for hours on hours. Whatever's going on, you mad, then it's over. You feel me? So you spent your last 30 minutes on earth mad in traffic, or you spent your last 30 minutes on earth mad at your brother. You spent your last 30 minutes on earth mad at your mama. You spent your last 30 minutes on earth mad at. We all gonna die one day. We all gonna die one day. We might as well get familiar with it. We might as well get familiar with it. You gonna spend your last little time on earth not expressing yourself. You gonna spend your last little time on earth not being yourself. You gonna spend your last little time on earth wanting to smile but not smiling because the person that's in front of you not smiling. Huh? So you copying them. You gonna spend your last times on earth not being you. Don't get what I'm saying? Like, we don't got much time. You feel me? We don't got much time. It's all gonna happen. This body right here is gonna drop. This body is gonna drop. And since y'all so identified with this body anyways, make it happen. Make it happen with this body. You feel me? Make it happen. Make it happen. Stop being so scared, because this body gonna drop and we never know when it's gonna drop. You might as well do something with this thing. You might as well do something while you in it. You might as well move around, do something while you in it. Whatever you can imagine to do, do it. Because this body gonna drop one day. Not only that, every day it's getting closer and closer to dropping. Every day it's getting older and older, closer and closer to death. Every day, closer and closer to death. But what y'all doing on a daily basis to actually live? And what is actually living to you? Identify that. What is living? What's living? You feel me? What's living? Having a mansion, having fast cars. What's living to you? Is that all what living is to you? Because I guarantee you, at the end of the day, love is all gonna matter. And once you got that stuff, you didn't love it no more. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, just think about it. What is living to you? Of course, we want to have all those fly things. Of course, we want to have all those nice things, but we got to really think about what is living. What is love? What is showing love? And what do we actually want to be? What do we actually want to accomplish? What kind of life do we actually want to set for ourselves before this death comes to us? And it's coming fast. It's coming rapidly. It's coming fast. But what are we going to do? You get what I'm saying? What type of person are we going to be today? What type of love are we going to show to ourselves and the people around us today to make sure when that this body do drop, we cool with it. We accomplish whatever it is that we wanted to accomplish. We're not worried about it. You feel me? We don't got no regrets. We said all our forgiving. We told everybody that we needed to forgive. We forgive them. Everybody that we want to say I love you to, we already said I love you to them. Right. So when this death date come that we don't know when it's going to come. We don't know. It can be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be whenever. When this death date come, we did all the things that we were supposed to do, or all the things that we wanted to do. Not all the things that somebody else wanted us to do. Not all the things that somebody else thought that we should care about, but all the things that we actually wanted to do. When that death date come, are you going to be ready? Are you going to be prepared? Have you crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's in life? Meaning, have you spoke up for yourself and said the things that you wanted to say? Have you done the things that you wanted to do? Have you been the person that you want to be? You get what I'm saying? Most of us spend our time on all the time just trying to get through this earthly life. You get what I'm saying? Like, just trying to be the best on earth, but we're not really thinking that none of this is actually going to matter when this death date hit. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to try to, of course, be the best version of ourselves that we could be on earth, but we also want to show love. You get what I'm saying? Like, we want to be of love, because that's the only thing that I feel is going to matter at the end. You feel me? That's what I think. I think that's the only thing that's going to really matter at the end. You feel me? But I also think death, people look at death as I don't know, I'm not sure why it's so fearful. I mean, I guess it's fearful because it's so unknown. It's so unknown of what will happen. I guess leaving people could be fearful. I guess, you feel me? But I don't think it's gonna be scary. I don't think death is scary. I don't think it's nothing to be scared of. I think that's probably the time where you'll be truly yourself. You get what I'm saying? Truly yourself. I think that's the time where you can be truly yourself. But I think you can be also truly yourself here right now. If we just was to get familiar with our death and get familiar with the things that we actually want to do before our death, and get familiar with the person that we actually want to be before our death. Do you feel me? Hope y'all kind of understanding what I'm saying, but I'm really just trying to say we have to get familiar with death. We can't be afraid of it. We're afraid of it. We can't shy away from it because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The only thing that we have to do is figure out what are those things that we want to do before that death day come, and what type of person do we want to be on an everyday basis before that death day come, and make sure nothing on this earth is distracting us from being that person that we want to be before that death date come. You get what I'm saying? Like we got to try to figure out. We can't be scared of it. You feel me? Running away from it and not try to think about it. You get what I'm saying? Because it's going to happen, and we never know when it's going to happen. So instead of like being mad at them little things that we always mad at, figure out who you actually want to be before that death date come. Because that death date, it can be right around the corner. Realistically, it can be right around the corner. And I'm not trying to like, I know death is like something serious and something touching for most people. And some of y'all watching this maybe even just dealt with death. You feel me? But if you're dealing with death, wish them well, wish they soul well, but I guarantee you they want you to move on. They don't want you to be sitting right here pouting about it. They don't want you to be upset about it. They don't want you to not live your life. You feel me? So we got to move on. Be sad for a couple days or whatever, however long it take you. Shouldn't take you much longer than a week or so, I would say. But be sad for a few days and move on. You got to move on. Because whatever's going on, they wouldn't want you to just not live your life. Our life is meant to be lived. Our life is meant to be creative, and we meant to try to create the best life that we can. You feel me? Not be nervous about something that's going to happen to everybody. Death. It's going to happen to all of us. It's going to happen to all the greats. Right? So it's going to happen to you too. You are great, and it's going to happen to you too. So get familiar with it. Stop living your life like it probably won't happen today, because it might. It might, and you just wasted the whole 24 hours being upset. You wasted 24 hours being upset, and it might happen today. You feel me? That's all I'm talking about. So get familiar with yourself, get familiar with your death, and get familiar with how you acting on an everyday basis, and see if that's actually somewhere, you get what I'm saying, something that you want to continue to do, knowing that it can happen tomorrow. You can die tomorrow. So do you want to continue to be angry today? If you knew you was going to die tomorrow, would you be angry today? You feel me? Would you be mad at that simple stuff that you be mad at if you knew next week was your last week? Just for real though. You probably wouldn't be. You feel me? So just start thinking in terms of, dang, it can you feel me? Why would I want to put myself in this state of mind? This negative state of mind, knowing that I could die any day now. Death is right around the corner, right? Whether we dying at whatever age we at now or we die at 99, death is still right around the corner. So ain't no point in living your life all upset, all mad. You get what I'm saying? All angry, all unforgiving, because death could be right around the corner. So I would say, get rid of your anger. Go forgive whoever you need to forgive, because you never know when it's going to happen. You never know when they going to die. You never know when you going to die. So whatever it is that's on your chest, whatever it is that you feel like you need to say, get it off your chest. You feel me? Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and get it off your chest. Whatever it is, go and get it off your chest. If you need to go tell that person, hey, I've been angry at you for forever, and now I want to get over that. I want to get past that. I want to forgive you for me. Then go ahead and go have that conversation. Don't plan on having that conversation tomorrow or next week. Go ahead and go have that conversation right now when you think about having it. You get what I'm saying? Because you never know. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm not trying to da-da-da, but you just never know. It's just a fact. You feel me? We never know. We just never know. So we gotta start thinking about that all the time. We gotta start living our life like that all the time. Like, man, I'm upset. I've been upset for 10 minutes. I've been upset for 30 minutes. I've been upset for 4 hours. Right? And you never know what the next hour anything could happen. So, man, what I'm saying is just don't let your anger take you out. You feel me? Because your anger could take you out. Or don't go out on your anger. You get what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you want to go do, whoever it is that you need to forgive, go ahead and go do it. Go ahead and go see him. Go ahead and go be it. You feel me? Because you here right now. You might as well go be the person that you want to go be. You might as well go free yourself and forgive whoever it is that you need to go forgive. You might as well express yourself in whatever way you need to express yourself, because at the end of the day, we never know when it's going to be over. So we might as well enjoy your life. Might as well have fun with life. Might as well love life. Might as well be at peace with life. Because at any moment it can end. At any moment. Feel me? So get familiar with that. Get familiar with yourself. Get familiar with how dismissive you are with death. Get familiar with how many years of your life you didn't waste it. And now you're closer to your death date. And every day you decide not to go move forward on the things that you actually want to move forward on. Just remember, you one day closer to your death date. So you can decide not to do it. You can decide to do it, whatever it is that you decide to do. But what I'm telling you is this. You one day closer. You feel me? You 1 minute closer. Every minute, every day, you one day closer. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Instead of being scared of your random death date, how about you start living every day, 24/7? Actually start living. Actually start enjoying life. Every moment of it. You feel me? It ain't no reason to have anything else. Ain't no reason to live any other such way. Because death right around the corner, y'all. Keep it up top. Keep it up top. You feel me? Keep it in your mind. Because it's right around the corner. We never know when it's going to happen. We never know when it's going to happen for ourselves. We never know when it's going to happen for our loved ones. We never know when it's going to happen for the closest ones to us. You feel me? Whenever it happens, we got to be prepared for it. If it ain't us, it's somebody around us. We got to be prepared for that. So that means we got to make sure anything that we want to ever say to them, we've already said it. So we ain't missed nothing. Right? We didn't miss nothing. Every moment that we spent with them was pretty much a loving moment. Every moment was cool. We didn't end on no bad terms because we was always good. You feel me? Those the people that really get eaten alive by death. It's the people that didn't get to say the things that was on their chest. You feel me? So didn't get to forgive the people that they needed to forgive before those people passed away. You feel me? Those are the people that really get eaten alive by death. So what I'm saying is, whatever it is that you need to go say, whatever it is that you want to go do, go get it done. Death right around the corner. Ain't no point in being afraid of it, but know that it's true. For real, if you ain't ready for it, best believe it will eat you. That death will eat you alive. All right? Some of us done already dealt with deaths that ate us alive. And if you really think about it, it's because you didn't get some things off your chest. You didn't get a couple things off your chest. There was a couple of moments in y'all life where you wasn't loving like you should have been. You feel me? And now you regret those times. You feel me? So Hope y'all think about what I'm saying. Get familiar with death. Get familiar with that. Get familiar with life. You get what I'm saying? Get familiar with death to get familiar with life. For real. But hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all for real for another episode. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. And yeah, before we get out of here, I want y'all, of course, check out the clothing brand, Mind Peace Woke. You feel me? So if we're able to control our mind and all those thoughts that go through our head, then it will take us to a level of peace. And that's my definition for woke. Mind Peace Woke. MPW collection, of course, the clothing line. That's the website, of course. And yeah, check out my Instagram, Mind Peace Woke, all one word. The Instagram, TikTok, everything. You already know. You feel me? Just check me out. Mind Peace Woke on everything. I appreciate y'all for real. And yeah, we out of here.